So you've decided you need some backup power, which is a really smart move. But now you're faced with a choice, right? You've got the big, brawny, traditional generator on one side and this sleek, modern inverter generator on the other. It can be kind of confusing. Well, today we are going to break it all down and figure out which one is the absolute perfect fit for you.
Okay, just imagine this for a second. You're at home, maybe watching a movie, everything's normal, and then bam! Pitch black. Total silence. The power is completely out. And who knows for how long? An hour? A whole day? It's that sinking feeling we all hate. But having a plan, that changes everything.
And let's be real. In today's world, a power outage is way more than just an inconvenience. I mean, you're looking at a fridge and freezer full of spoiled food. That's hundreds of dollars just gone. What about medications that have to stay cold? Or your security system suddenly going offline? You can't work from home. You can't even charge your phone to find out what's going on. A generator has really gone from being a luxury to an absolute necessity for so many of us.
So let's jump in with our first contender. This is the one you probably picture in your head when you hear the word generator. This is the classic, the original, the tried and true workhorse of backup power.
A traditional generator is pretty much a beast. It's a robust, powerful engine built to do one thing and do it really, really well. Crank out a whole lot of electricity. Think of it as pure, raw, unapologetic power, just waiting for you to fire it up when you need it most.
So why would you go for the workhorse? Well, the reasons are pretty straightforward. First, you get massive power output, enough to run the big stuff like your air conditioner or even your whole house. Second, it's a super budget-friendly way to get the most watts for your dollar. Plus, these things are built like tanks, and they're usually pretty simple to maintain. So the bottom line is, if you need a ton of power and affordability is key, this is a really strong choice.
Now let's flip the coin and look at the other option. This isn't just another generator. It's a totally different approach. It's a piece of modern technology, engineered with a whole new set of priorities in mind.
Meet the inverter generator. You can think of it as the smart, sophisticated cousin in the generator family. Its big superpower is producing what's called clean power. All that means is the electricity it makes is super stable and consistent, basically identical to what comes out of your wall sockets. And that little detail is an absolute game changer for protecting all our sensitive, expensive electronics.
The advantages here are all about refinement. First off, they're whisper quiet. Seriously, you won't be that person at the campsite or annoying your entire neighborhood. We already mentioned that electronic safe power, which is so crucial for your phone and laptop. They're also incredibly fuel efficient because the engine automatically adjusts its speed to the power you're using, and they're designed to be lightweight and portable. Oh, and get this, you can often link two of them together to double your available power.
Okay, so we've met the brawn and we've met the brains. Now it's time for the main event. Let's put them side by side and see how they really stack up on the features that are going to matter to you.
First up, noise. And wow, just look at this. It is not even a contest. A traditional generator is screaming along at around 80 decibels. That's literally as loud as a lawnmower. The inverter, meanwhile, is humming away at about 55 decibels, which is the same level as a normal conversation. For a campground or a quiet neighborhood, that difference is absolutely huge.
All right, let's quickly run through this chart. For power quality, the traditional generator's variable power can be risky for electronics, while the inverter's is clean and safe for everything. When it comes to fuel efficiency, the inverter wins big time. It can be up to 40% more efficient because it's not running at full throttle all the time. Portability, it's a clear win for the lighter, more compact inverter. And as for price, traditional models start cheaper, but you can see the price ranges really overlap depending on how much power you're after. So with all of that info, how do you actually pick one? Well, here's the thing. It's not about which one is better in general. It's about which one is better for you and your life. So let's make this decision really simple.
You should go with a traditional generator if your number one priority is raw power. If you need to run your whole house, a well pump, or a central AC unit and you need to do it as affordably as possible, the workhorse is the clear winner. If it's just going to sit next to your house for emergencies and a little extra noise is no big deal, this is your machine.
On the other hand, you should choose an inverter generator if your lifestyle demands a bit more finesse. If you're into RVing, camping, or tailgating and you don't want to disturb anyone, this is the one. If you're powering expensive laptops, cameras, or TVs, you absolutely need its clean power. And if being able to easily carry it around and saving on fuel is important to you, then the smart solution is the right choice, hands down.
So when you get right down to it, preparing for a power outage isn't really an option anymore. It's a plan.
And now you have the info to make the right one for you. You're not just buying a machine, you're investing in comfort, safety, and a whole lot of peace of mind. The only question left is, which type is going to serve you best?